Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You better believe it.
What are you doing here? Hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Lucky for you. Good day.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Aye, almost done.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me?
What can you do?
So I went to see my brother. And? To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, really?
But he drools all over himself. And he gets this feeling...
Captain, I'd like to ask how things went with your mission.
Oh, now all of a sudden you're interested. Where the hell did you get to, you blockhead?
I can't tell you where I was. I mean, I don't know. I got lost.
You got a problem with your eyes, son?
No, just I get a bit confused sometimes.
So I see. How in God's name could you get lost?
It just happened. Anyway, I'd like to know whether you found that cart.
We found it, along with those two hands.
I see. And what actually happened?
It turned out them hired hands of Radovans had ideas of their own. They made a deal with some robber baron by the name of Gules to take the cart to him with the goods. And they didn't cheat only Radovan. They tried it on Gules, too. Wanted to keep the loot for themselves. Only he caught them.
And you found all the goods?
More or less. You can tell Radovan he won't be seeing his hands again. I reckon that young fella was innocent in it. So we kept him to work off his debt. And that older one's decorating an alder tree near the road here.
All right, I'll tell him.
And next time Lord Sameen gives you a job, do what you're told, so as I don't have to teach you a lesson.
I will, Captain.
See you later.
God bless.
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
Damn it! That can't be possible!
Good day. What would you like this fine morning?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, I sell, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that grey nag, eh? But all she's good for is that old bitch won't let anybody. I was already suspicious. He said he found her.
Grey, old, and so that's where we were ambushed. That's my...
What do you mean yours? I bought it fair. I admit, it was only for a few but that horse is... So it belongs...
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her. Safe travels. What are you whistling for?
God bless.
Don't get ideas.
How can I help you today?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
What are you doing, Whistler? Huh? I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Come here.
Go!
Whoa.
Quiet down. What the hell of a hangover?
Oh, come now. What?
Go! Quick!
Go! Quick! Whoa! 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 There now.
What's that I...
Why did you do that? Good, but he's still standing. Die, you swine, prick! Careful.
Why are you lying here?
Hey! What's wrong? Wake up!
Oh, fuck me.
Greetings.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer?
Service is kind of slow today. Praise God. One beer.
What will it be?
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold a fight club here sometimes. Would you like to...
I don't think that...
As you wish. And that's pretty...
Thanks, innkeeper. Show me your wares.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. Get hungry? We have an excellent chicken in wine sauce.
Excuse me.
Greetings, friend. I'll have a jug of wine.
Greetings.
Show me your wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Christ, it's hot out. I apologize.
Good afternoon.
Show me your wares.
Maybe next time then. What brings you here?
I need a bath.
Certainly.
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get...
Let's talk about the...
Certainly. Excellent. You won't regret it, sir.
I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
What can I do for you?
Excuse me.
Praise the Lord.
Greetings to you too.
Can't you see where you're going?
Go! Quick!
That was my cow. Since then. What the? Hail, pilgrim! If it's good company you're after, that's one thing we're never short of. Quick!
Whoa!
Boy, that four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
Well, see you around.
See you again, sometime.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to ask at Semin, like you wanted. Lord Semin and his captain went off to track down the cart, and they found it in the end.
I hope you offered your help.
Oh, of course. It wouldn't have looked good otherwise.
For sure. But what about them pair?
They hanged Venser and kept Franzi as a hand. Seems like he was innocent.
God's nails, I don't know. That Franzi had a sneaky look about him. I'd be very surprised if he wasn't in on it from the start.
I think they'd have knocked the truth out of him.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semyon is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semyon. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semyon wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Natural. What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semyon's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Phew, that four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
God bless.
I'd like to ask more about that sword.
What more do you need to know? Have you asked at the Truskovitz Tavern about that hermit? God's nails, you've got a job to do. Get on with it.
So much dust.
Greetings. Christ! Pardon me.
Maybe another time. I'm not hungry right now.
Yes?
Greetings.
Kajdzia more, sarsał, laches, palikera.
Kommen wir, Freund. How can I help you?
Show me your way.
Etwas. Kinder und Geld ist eine schöne Welt.
Sarnila poslanki.
I found your daughter, Marika. She sent me to you.
Thank God. And how is she, my girl?
She's hiding out with her sweetheart, Bahush. She's all right, but he's in a bad way.
Oh, my poor Marika. She's stubborn like her father, or she would come back to us.
She asked me to get something from you that would help him. He's delirious with fever, and his wounds are starting to fester.
If she sends a message home, it must be really bad for them. I will give you something. You want marigold and some clean bandages. But if the wounds are deep, you also need to bring them comfrey. But I do not have any now. Here you are. Take it all to Marika. And give her my blessings. Tell her and that I, Aranka, do not...
I'll have a look at your wares.
Oh, never mind then. Farewell. Dikas. Sartuke Jal.
I'm looking for this friend of mine. A big, fair-haired young man.
Look, you know what? That sounds like the gacho we saw in the forest the other night. He's scarp and sharpish and vanished in the darkness.
What's life like?
Free. My friend, free. Being cooped up in one place. Nic na nie prepu...
How do you get along with the local villagers?
Oil and kite.
I don't understand.
They are always unhappy about... They are afraid of everything that... Then when we turn up, strangers with a strange... And why is that? Because they...
What did you say?
Ah, that was just...
You mean a proverb?
Najanov, maybe.
And perhaps a bit of magic.
Kora chacho. But they are...
Nomads, you mean?
Ha! Romale.
How do you make your living?
Everyone does the work he knows.
And what do you do?
Me? I make...
Right.
Tell me about it. Play...
Isn't luck more important?
Solvakeres, gadget. When you have wisdom and Lady Luck only smiles on those...
Why is your camp?
Because we found a gold mine here, but we are so hungry. Nah.
You're right.
Right. But if you do not... That is why we have to keep... Aye. I would rather be hungry and... See you soon, my friend.
God bless. What will it be?
Show me your wares.